心我嚟到嘅 tenant 嘅屋企啦，咁我又可以趁住呢個機會咧，咁我就揾咗我喺Glasgow 嘅 vendors 啦，其中一個 vendors 啦，James 啊，係一個年青有為嘅小伙子啊，咁佢唔單止咧係 letting agents 嘅，咁佢咧自己都係一個咧有一間拍賣公司啦。咁其實我想透過今次呢個經驗咧，就訪問下佢究竟作為一個拍賣嘅人啦，咁佢有啲咩建議可以俾到投資者。So James, very happy for you to be here and bring me to my tenant's place. I would like to ask you just some questions about your auction company.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes. So I know there are investors likes buying property by auctions. So what do you think about the pros and cons of buying property by auction?
The pros, I would say, you would tend to get property at a discount, maybe less than the market value. You might get properties that are slightly dilapidated or run down where you can also add value.
Yeah.
The completion can be quick as well, so you're quite often maybe 90% is cash buyers, so you're not really competing against people that need to get a mortgage. If you're a cash buyer, you can complete quickly and own the property quickly.
Exactly.
The cons could be that you need to do your own due diligence. They're not going to do the due diligence for you. There's a lot of grey areas as well. You really need to speak with a solicitor, consult a solicitor and make sure that they're reading the legal pack.
Yeah.
And if not, it can be quite a bad process because some people pay a deposit up front and then you get 28 days and you could lose that deposit. So you really need to make sure you're satisfied and you know what you're buying before you pay a deposit.
Exactly. So actually, you kind of cover my next questions because when we like to enjoy the advantage of buying below market value property, but of course there are many risks in buying an auction property without knowing what you are doing, right? So what do you suggest to the investors? So how can they protect themselves? And what kind of suggestions to them that they can buy a really good deal from an auction company?
Well, I'd suggest looking at the home report, making sure there's a viable home report by a respected body, like your Graham and Sybil's, your DM Hall, your Allied, your Shepherds.
Yeah.
Once you've seen the home report, definitely view it. Absolutely, you need to view the property as well and make sure everything that you're seeing in the home report is matching up in person. Otherwise, send someone to go and view it, someone that you trust. Consult with your solicitor that's also specialising in an auction completion because typically 14 to 28 days. It's not like some estate agency ones or other off-market deals that can take 6 to 8 weeks. It's a quick turnaround.
Okay.
So do that, do your due diligence and make sure you know what you're buying, do your numbers because quite often if there's a property at auction, it's at auction for a reason. There could be outstanding factors liabilities.
Yes. But there are a concern of choosing a right auction company as well.
Yes.
Because they have different policy.
Yes.
Just like when I buy some auction property before, they are not allow me to view the property. So it's kind of this. So another thing is like the completion days maybe they're asking for a 15 days completion. So
that could be hidden in the legal pack. Yeah.
Oh yes. So it should. Do you think that buying an auction property could be like in the position of a more advanced investor?
Yeah, someone that's probably got experience in buying properties quite quickly and they definitely have the money ready. You don't really want to buy a property if you're waiting in the money coming out from another source. Or a mortgage. So you want to be ready. So definitely someone experienced, but we are probably quite unique in comparison with other auction companies. If you're upfront with us and you speak to us and you need slightly longer, we'll make sure you get the time you need.
Okay. Yes. That's important. All right. So after what you share with us, so we understand that there are pros and cons of the auction property. Of course, there are a way to avoid it. So actually, I want to share one because another one trick strategy that you could buy a property through an auctioneer that maybe good. So it depends on the relationship with the auctioneer because it really depends how much information that he could share with you.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
Yes. The auctioneers are quite limited to what they can share because normally they're selling the title and the property. You can try and build a relationship. We try to build a relationship because it's all about repeat business. It's all about having that relationship.
Exactly, yes.
And also we have the letting agency. So if we sell a property at auction, it's like we would like to ideally manage it as well. So we want to make sure that you know what you're buying.
Yes, that's good. 好啦，咁今日咧就咁我哋講咗咁多啦，咁頭先即係大家都聽到啦，其實買 auction property 有好有唔好，咁最緊要咧就係有相關嘅知識啦，同埋咧係同好嘅呢個公司咧一齊去合作嘅。So thank you very much for your time, James. Today I'm so happy to see this flat and to meet you and have a good chat. So let's have lunch.
Yes, thank you. Bye bye.